Hi Capricorn, welcome to your October 2022 astrological forecast and happy Halloween. A special thank you to my subscribers for your continued support, for liking, sharing, and commenting on my videos. If you're new to my channel and you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, please. Okay, it really helps my channel to grow. Also, check out the links below in the description box. There's one to my website where you can get more information on the services that I offer. There's also something called Ask Me a Question, which is for those of you who only want to know maybe one or two things about your chart. Okay? And there's also a new report called the Love and Money Report. It's a monthly report. Okay, so, the month does start off with Mercury turning direct, finally, on the 2nd. It's still in Virgo, fellow Earth sign, and I'm really sorry, but I do have to do this. Okay, let me show you this. I've been doing this with all of the monthlies. This is what I look at when I do your forecast. All your readings are cold readings. I don't have notes of any kind. I'm just looking at planets, where they are. But you know what? I can't see them right now unless I wear these glasses. I have a lot of pressure in my head from sinuses, and it's like pressing on my eyebrows, and they're affecting my vision. Okay, it's pushing down on my eyes. Anyway, so Virgo is in, let's see here, your 9th house. Okay, so you have Mercury there, turning direct on the 2nd, up until the 10th. This planet will be there up until the 10th. So if there was some kind of news that you were waiting on, in regards to, let's say, like a legal matter, or some kind of long distance news, or you wanted to hear from someone, okay? It could even be about travel plans, or a class that you wanted to take, or anything, but 9th house is foreign anything, foreign travel, communication, possibly with someone from another country. It's also the house of media and publishing. So if you were, just waiting on something that you were unable to do because it was just stalled, okay, wait a few days after the 2nd, okay, up until the 10th to check it out, or try again, okay? Then on the 10th, Mercury does move into Libra in your 10th house, where you have the sign of Libra. And the Sun is in Libra. The Sun and Venus, traveling neck to neck, are here up until the 23rd. All of these planets in your 10th house of your career and your public persona. Okay, how the public views and speaks about you. Okay, online, in person, in print, whatever. Okay, so this is your house of your career, but it's also your personal social status and stuff like that, okay? Having Venus here, I always say, is just like having Venus in your 1st house or in your own zodiac sign. Because when Venus is here, from the up until the 23rd, remember, okay, you can do no wrong. People find you far more appealing than at any other time. They want to do stuff for you. They want to do favors for you. They want to buy you stuff. They want to get on your good side. A lot of times with Venus here, you have more contact with higher ups. If you do work for someone else, they're usually more willing to help you or listen to you at this time. If you were trying to get in on their good side, having the Sun here doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get some kind of promotion, but you're in the public eye, or you're in the spotlight for some reason or other. So if you're self-employed, this is a really good time to seek out new clients, because you're getting an awful lot of attention right now, and it's due to your career, whatever it is that you do for a livelihood. So you're more than likely getting good press, or good people are saying nice things about you. So this is the best time to really approach like a prestigious kind of client that you would like to have, okay? Let's see. Okay, yeah, you could also be, you know, in a way, possibly being discussed on social media. You know, it could be, I would have to say social media, okay? There's a full moon in Aries on the 9th, where you have Aries in your chart as your 4th house. It's directly across from your 10th house of Libra. So your 4th house is your personal life and your home life. It's your family. It's where you actually live, physically live. The people you live with, your family or a roommate, or even if you live by yourself, whatever. So I don't believe this full moon is going to be too bad. Full moons usually are there to bring a problem or an issue to the surface where it can be dealt with and talked about and all that stuff, and then done away with. So this full moon is occurring in your personal life, and you know, you may have like a family member try to pull you aside, maybe tell you not to do this or that in regards to your career, or don't go public with this or that. People shouldn't know all your business, whatever, something like that. You know, I don't really think it's a big deal. Usually what happens is something happens in your personal life that takes you away from your job. For like a day or so, so you have to deal with it, you know, and your job, it takes second place kind of to your personal life, your home life, or your family, which I always feel is more important anyway. So it's not, I really don't think it's a big deal, okay, but you may have to do something, take care of something at home during that full moon, and put your career on the back burner for like a day or so. After that, okay, the Sun and Venus, again, traveling together, move into Scorpio on the 23rd, and the Mercury is traveling really fast, okay, so it flies through Libra and moves into Scorpio on the 29th in your 11th house, where you have the sign of Scorpio. And also, there is a new moon partial solar eclipse on the 25th in the sign of Scorpio in your 11th house of friends and acquaintances. It's your most sociable house. It's where you go to hang out with your friends. It's socializing in person, or going to see like live shows or bands or something, or going to like a bar or whatever, attending a party possibly. It's any kind of organization or group that you belong to, but it's actually your group of friends too. And it's socializing online on social media. So a new moon will bring a new beginning to this area, which could mean that there's a new person coming into your group of friends, a new acquaintance that you make, or a new friend that you make either in person or maybe online in social media, that is like a breath of fresh air or something for some reason. The solar eclipse will make this new moon last extra long, like a lot longer than it normally would, and a new moon is a new beginning. Okay, so that's something here, like a new person or a new organization that you become part of, or join something or other, or could be a new place, maybe a new business that opens that becomes your new hangout or something. You know, it could be anything. Okay, there are 2 planets that turn direct this month. Pluto turns direct in your sign in Capricorn in your first house on the 8th. Okay, so you know, if you were having problems with getting your will done, you know, I mean as in your personal will, not a written will, but like having whatever it is that you want done, okay, in your life or in someone else's life, you know, the power that you have to change this or that, you know, if it wasn't working, okay, after the 8th, when this planet, give it a few days or whatever, it'll be very gradual, but you'll find that you have more power again. You have your power back, more or less, to bring things about or change things or put things the way you want them to be, okay? Now, Saturn turns direct on the 23rd. You have Saturn in your second house of Aquarius, okay? your second house of income, your investments, the things that you own, your valuables, your possessions. So having Saturn here, it's also your personal values. Okay, it is your ruling planet. It was just in your sign. A lot of times, though, when it moves into your second house, you find out what your true worth is. Okay, so Pluto's getting ready to leave your sign and move into Aquarius. So while Pluto is in your sign, it makes you very kind of like intense, whatever. Having Saturn in your second house, though, makes you realize your own true worth. And if if people are not treating you the way you feel you should be treated, and this is really includes a lot of like family a lot of times, because those are the people that usually treat you the worst. Okay, your friends probably treat you a lot better than your family does it sometimes, because family just takes so many liberties, it's ridiculous. Okay, especially like those that have been with you since you were born, like we're talking aunts and uncles and people that are older than you, whatever. So anyways, Saturn is also getting ready to leave the second house, okay, and move into Pisces. So, but that's what it's doing here in a way. It's helping you. I mean, Pluto in your sign helped you with this also, but the transit of Saturn here is really like defining it and solidifying it, because if there's anyone in your life that is not treating you the way they should be, get rid of them. They're gone, okay? So anyways, this planet turns direct on the 23rd. Your money flow, had it dried up or slowed down or something or other, it won't come pouring in, but it should be a lot better. Okay, give a few days after the 23rd. At the same time, okay, Mars is in Gemini, in your sixth house of the kind of work that you do. Okay, it's going to be here up until March. It's here a long time. Okay, the sixth house is the workplace, the kind of work that you do, the work schedule, co-workers, the very place where you work. Okay, among many other things, it's the house of health and service. Okay, it turns retrograde on the 30th, but even when it turns retrograde, there could be a job possibly, or some kind of work that you used to do in the past that comes back to you right now. Someone could seek you out for something it is that you do. You have some kind of special talent that only you know how to do. They could even be doing that now. I'm just saying, when this planet turns retrograde, old jobs kind of pop up. But anyways, while Mars is in this sixth house, it is creating a trine to Saturn in Aquarius, in your second house of earned income. So we've got Mars in your sixth house of work, trining Saturn in your second house of money. Okay, so I would have to say that money should be fairly, I had a flea or something there, steady. Work. The work should be fairly steady. Okay, it's very could be physical for some reason, just because of this Mars being here. If you do, I don't know, construction or something that you move around, maybe you even teach a health class, an exercise class, or yoga or something, even though yoga isn't real a lot of movement, but maybe you build stuff, even houses or whatever. Anyways, okay, Jupiter does turn retrograde. I mean, it is retrograde, but it actually falls back into Pisces, into your third house. Okay, Jupiter is in Aries right now in your fourth house, and on the 28th, it's moving back into Pisces very, shortly. Okay, so your third house is big communication and travel house. So that's one thing. You could actually receive some kind of communication, good news of some kind, through regular postal mail or any kind of email, text message, whatever. You could also take a trip that you were supposed to take. This is a short distance trip, road trip possibly. Could be an overnight, weekend, or day trip. But I would think that some kind of good news is possibly coming to you. Or third house is also your neighborhood, your neighbors, something possibly in your neighborhood coming to the area that enhances it in some way or makes it better. Third house is also your siblings, your cousins, old classmates. You may have contact with them. Having Jupiter in your fourth house of your past, first of all, does bring people from your past back into your life. And when it moves back into Pisces, into your third house, maybe that's when you'll be hearing from them. Okay, so the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign, and the moon is in Capricorn on the 2nd, 3rd, 29th, 30th, and 31st. The best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Cancer. And those dates are the 15th, 16th, and 17th. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, any kind of speculation or gambling, and anything to do with children is the 10th, 11th, 12th, 25th, 26th, and 27th. The best time for money is the 4th, 5th, 6th, 18th, 19th, 20th, and 31st. The best time for your career is the 23rd and 24th. And the best time for communication and travel is the 6th, 7th, 8th, 20th, 21st, and 22nd. So, happy Halloween to you. And don't forget to check out my weekly forecasts. See you then. Goodbye.